This week's movie has fencing, fighting, torture, revenge, true love, miracles, and ROUSs. That's right, this week we watched The Princess Bride. Welcome back to Nicole's Notions. Carrying on with our 501 must-see movies, we watched this week The Princess Bride. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. When I was growing up, my dad had the Billy Crystal 3 VHS movie set, which had The Princess Bride, City Slickers, and When Harry Met Sally. And I can tell you, I watched The Princess Bride over and over and over. I think the only movie I can remember watching more than The Princess Bride is Mrs. Doubtfire, which somehow is not in this book. Inconceivable! This is a Rob Reiner movie from 1987. A grandfather settles down to read a bedtime story to his sick grandson. The story tells of Wesley, a farmhand who works for and loves the beautiful Buttercup. When she realizes she loves him too, he sets out to earn his fortune so they can be married. After a time, she learns he's been killed by pirates. Buttercup offers no resistance when Prince Humperdinck decides he wishes to marry her. In fact, he really wishes to murder her, thus causing the war from which he can profit. However, just in time, a dark stranger appears, bent on rescuing her. The one thing that I love about going to the movies is that sometimes on Saturday mornings, Cineplex will play older movies that in the theaters for a reduced price. And pretty much every year, at some point, once a year, they play The Princess Bride in theaters. And for a couple of bucks, it's totally worth going to see on the big screen. One time I went, fully packed, sold out showing, and there was a little girl who got so excited when Mandy Patinkin, who plays Inigo, got revenge for his father's death that she started screaming and cheering and hooping and hollering at the screen, and then the entire theater started cheering and laughing along with her. And it was one of the most memorable times I've ever seen this movie, and it was so good. And have you seen the movie? I don't even know why I'm asking that, because you not seeing this movie would be inconceivable. As always, I looked up some facts on this movie, and what I found was the fencing scene between Wesley and Inigo was excruciatingly researched and rehearsed. If you remember that scene, every single time that they reference a different type of fencing style or different move, they're actually doing the accurate move.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
Begin.
You're using Bonetti's defense against me, huh?
I thought it fitting, considering the rocky terrain.
Naturally. You must expect me to attack with Capafero.
Naturally. But I find that Tybalt cancels out Capafero. Don't you?
Unless the enemy has a study, he's a gripper. Which I have.
I totally believe it. It was so well rehearsed. And when I think about the job that Mandy Patinkin had in this movie playing Inigo, he had that fight scene with Wesley, and he has the fight scene with the Count where he's injured but still fighting, and he does an amazing job of just showing his pain and what he's going through and his revenge. And I think he does a wonderful job acting this movie.
You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
The last fact I wanted to share was about the scene where Christopher Guest, who plays Count Rugen, hits Carey Elwes, who plays Wesley, over the head with the butt of his sword. So legend has it that Elwes encouraged Guest to actually hit him over the head. He said, "Just do it. It'll be fine. Let's get this shot." So he did it, and that's the shot they use in the film, and he actually did knock him out. So if you watch that scene, that is actually the actor actually getting knocked out.
Once we're out of sight, take him back to Foreign and throw him in his
swear it will be done.
Now, as you may have guessed, my favorite characters are Inigo, Fezzik, and Vizzini, especially Inigo. They are played by Mandy Patinkin, Andre the Giant, and Wallace Shawn. They are three very memorable characters. When Wesley has to have his fencing fight, and then his fight with Andre the Giant, and then his battle of the woods with the Vizzini, I think those are some of the most quoted lines from the movie. That's when we first hear Inigo say, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die." And that is also where we learn never to fight a land war in Asia, and never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Honestly, can't say enough great things about this movie. It's one of my favorite childhood memories. It's one of my favorite movies as an adult. Has my video inspired you to rewatch it? What do you think? What are the most memorable moments? Do you have a favorite line, a favorite scene? Do you love Inigo as much as I do? Leave a comment and let me know. I've got my 10 categories here. Action, adventure, and epic. So let's pick a movie from that category to watch this week. You know what? I have a Disney Plus subscription, and I'm pretty sure that Iron Man is on that. So let's watch Iron Man next week. Now, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you like it, and also hit the little notification bell so you can see the next time that I have a video that comes out. Have a great week.